All right, good afternoon, chat. All right, let's get started with storm pods. Need 3 more of these. So let's get to it. Morgan is hitting bond 10 later today, so I'm gonna have to switch up after this. Yeah, chat, if I had to say it, I'm probably gonna finish Tsukihime, like, probably this week, OG. Or not this week, next week. Probably next week, I'm finishing OG Tsukihime. Because, like, as I read it, it's like, there's not that many inconsistencies between, like, maybe it's Far Side Route that I haven't really seen the inconsistencies. Oh shit, what the fuck? The fuck did I Pepega this? But next turn is B and Q. Yeah, like, I don't know how the original Tsukihime played, but everything about the version I'm playing, this feels worse than the remake, which, to be fair, that should be happening. Like, Piece of Glass Moon should not be a better or worse experience than the original. But yeah, like, the lack of, diversity in the music, is the main thing, and the lack of music in a lot of places. Again, it might just be how I'm playing it. Again, if I'm being completely honest, because I can't play the original Tsukihime audio. It doesn't play through my iPad, but what is it? Like a different version of it, like Suki Bako or something. Ball out like I used to. Give me perp. Gengar.
まあご用件いい判断です。吹っ飛びなさいませ。ばらまきましょう。モルゴー
Gotta catch 'em all. I'm too sick of a song. The vibe of the super Charizard.
よくいいか目を背けないで死になさい。契約を続行しますか？いい判断です。それでこそ私のマスターかと。データは十分。手玉にとって差し上げます。さて、どこからあまり悩まさどこから潰したもの？はい、NSS サービスです。はい、NSS サービスです。イノベーションを始めます。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みいい判断です。それは絶えずにた滅びの意味。最果てにありながらトリガースロードです。キャメルあまり悩ませない。イノベーション始めます。
Sup, Matt? How's it going?
手に入るえ、そのように失礼。こちらの話です。いい判断です。死になさい。それは絶えずにた滅びの意味。最果てにありながらトリガースロードツキャメル多くの愛らしいウサギに狩られる気分はどうですか？盗作的で癖になるでしょう。
What are you doing in the story events? Right now I'm just doing storm pods on NA, and then I'm going to JP to do shit. Oh, yeah, we're done.
イルミネーションが街を彩る時期になりましたね。慣れた頃。
Alright, one sec. Yeah, no, I finished the story on all my accounts. Got it. Yeah, right now I'm playing on JP, so if you have questions about the game, You kind of have to ask, because when I think of the game, I like it. I like visual novels though, so this is a visual novel gotcha game. If you don't like reading, you can skip, but you're not gonna understand or you're not gonna really connect with the characters. Besides just they're fun to use. This one. Oh, no. Wrong servant. Are there... So, the global server... There's actually, like 4 versions of the game. JP, Global, China, and, Korea. Yeah, it's those 4. I can't say anything about China. Korea went on it and accelerated the schedule, so they started behind NA, but I think they caught up or close to JP. But the problem with the FGO is basically the banners are just slammed together. So if a character isn't good, you're skipping it. If they're not like meta, you would be skipping it on a Korea server. Global server is 2 years behind JP. The benefit of global being 2 years behind is like, if you know a character isn't that good right now, you're not gonna summon on it. But if you know the character is gonna get buffed within 2 years, you can plan around it. So it's like, I would say it's more free-to-play friendly, playing on global than JP. And playing on JP as an American, obviously the skill gap is, can I read or not? And the answer to that is so you kind of have to look up everything if you forget it, or you just have this shit memorized. There are metas too. Yep. So there's I would say it's kind of 3 metas and a 4th one that's like kind of in between 2 of them. It's arts, which is this card type, which focuses on like looping your MP like repeatedly, and just spamming the shit out of it. Quick, Buster, which is big red damage. Hit them, kill them until they're dead. And then there's quick, which is like in between, looping the MP and doing crit damage. And then there's also like crit DPSs, like full, that just don't care about card type and they just want to like get crits. Arts is the easiest to get into. Buster is the most expensive, and the heart, like, and it's not just like you need multiple characters, you also need them like maxed out. You don't need that for arts and quick. And arts has plenty of free supports that you can use in place of her if you don't have her. And even if you don't have her, you could still use her off your friends list. Shit. Oh well, this is testing because I don't even know if I need both of these to pop. Yeah, so essentially you just get like 4 characters. Castoria, bitch, Oberon. 4. You get 4 characters that you have to summon for, and then if you get those 4 characters, it really doesn't matter what other characters you get. You can pretty much do whatever at that point. So yeah, like meta shifts don't happen. They don't happen very fast. Sorry, second monitor content is going fucking crazy. And it's disturbing as a teacher. Oh my fucking god. So, what are they used for? So, they're used for summons. This here only guarantees I get 2... I would pretty much only guarantee 2 copies of her. But, number 1, any other spooks I get doesn't decrease the timer. So, there's not like a 50... You lose the 50-50 and you get a guarantee. It costs less per pull, and the drop rate is higher. So it gets really, it's like for example in Honkai, the drop chance for an SSR I think is like 0.3% on rate up, and the other 3% is like the other SRs, or no, not SS, SSRs, the other 5 stars. While on FGO the rate up is 0.8, so it's more than double the rate up. And yeah, on JP they're ramping up for the final for this chapter that they've been on for the last 8+ years. So they are literally rerunning every single character in the next 2 weeks, multiple times. Yep. This is a game where also pity doesn't carry over, so you should not be just throwing out multis for characters. Like you have to know if you like actually like the character and want to use them. And the story lets you use characters like at their, not their highest level, but damn close to it. So you usually are able to get good testing out before. How does this banner? Oh, these banners are resetting. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys can ask whatever you want. Holy shit. Like, you guys are coming in. I feel like there's... like, I'm sorry. Like, when people are talking in chat, my first impression is that, like, you guys are bots. Like, I'm not saying you guys are bots. I'm just saying, like, the last couple weeks I've been flooded with bots. So there's a welcome change. The banners are changing every day. So, but the pity's carrying over. So if you spent like 300 yesterday, when that banner comes back, that same character, you're still keeping the pity. Will there be a Destiny? Probably. Like, I don't... FGO's not ending. Like, I really don't think FGO is going to be ending. This game makes way too much money. It's way too good of a vehicle for all the other Type Moon stuff. They would be, like, really stupid to do that, especially with, like, they're not gonna take down FGO either. It's gonna be up for, like, a while, because this is a visual novel game. They might not add new stuff, but they're not gonna, like, cancel the servers. Yeah, like literally some months can fund an anime. But they're already making Strange Fake. Okay, yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, they're already making Strange Fakes, or that's already done, so if they want to start making it another anime, it's probably gonna be soon. Because I don't think they're gonna like only make Strange Fake for the next 2 years, I think. But Strange Fate kind of is taking priority for them. Okay. He's lawful good. Take off caster. Uh... Hmm. Like your fourth character in the team? Mash? Mm-hmm. No. They have already said that Strange Fake is actually going to be weekly now.
勇敢であることはひょ抑制はち切れそうでしょでは大小さ感受さ国道はこの城の水の月の城にようこそ
Thanks for the follow.
完全回復よろしくイノベーション始めます機嫌がよ眩しく
少し面倒
では報酬を与えましょう水熱震え別れ我が手の上で弾けるがいい
I'm selling it now. Yeah, so I would like if you're first playing FGO, I would definitely play it in your native language. Like going into JP if you don't even know how to play the game is literally like driving or is like going into like a Maserati when you are like 13. You don't know what's going on. You don't even know how you're supposed to play the game, how to even start. So yeah. And just take your time with it. Mostly go through the story. When an event comes up, try to get it done. If you can't do it, just again focus on story. NA has 2 years to get to the current story point, and right now NA is lacking 3 main story chapters right now from JP, but that's gonna change in 7 days. So yeah, you always have plenty of time to actually read it. Read the stories while installing a global and Japanese version. Okay, so if you're gonna actually try to play both, yeah, no, I really wouldn't try to play both of them at the same time, because that's like making just starting. Honestly, JP feels like a different game compared to NA. So it would be like you install Honkai and Genshin at the same time and try to like play both of them. Like it's not gonna work. You're gonna like fall behind in both, or you kind of have to swap once you're done with one. You play the other, and it's not good for your time management if you don't have the free time. Yep. But I would think that's going away in the next 7 days. I'm not sure. I'm truly not sure when that ends for JP. So yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be up forever. That's another reason, Matt, that you might want to just do global, because like that's gonna come back in like a year and a half. You're guaranteed gonna get it. I don't want you to just start playing JP and you miss out on that, because getting to the clearing the final chapter is a lot. Like Nasu like told the devs he wanted time for people to be ready for the final chapter. He didn't want people to go from Ordeal Call is in even 2.5. I consider it 2.5, but it's still part of the Lost Notes, or part 2. All right. Yeah, so we're just going through free quests. Yeah, you guys are like just seeing like how I play through this. This is like what you do like when you're actually like this far ahead in the game. They've pushed out so many supports that just buff damage, and yeah, they just buff damage. And for a lot of characters, like they have their whole setup, but they've always been lacking damage.
なんとかなっただろう。水着でもやることは変わらないのさ。
先輩はクリスマスのリースに赤、緑、白が使われる理由をご存知ですか？一般的にですが、優れた耐えられますか？そのように。
そうなんだ。
失礼、こちらの話です。館長さん、故郷道はなこの城の水の月の城にようこそ。イノベーション始めます。はい、NFS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。イノベーション始め、完全配慮よろしくて。では
すぐ行くよ。
まあ大変空想苦言、天の鎖、道を示せ。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。
There you go.
当分ほっとやるじゃん。
ではおまぶし館長さん、故郷道はこの城の水の月の城にようこそ。契約を続行しますか？いい判断です。それでこそ私のマスターカット。
Alright, Alright, we're gonna do 2 more of these and then start moving on. And now I gotta check my other account.まぶしくこの私が空想苦言、天の鎖、道を示せ。仰ぎなさい、星
星を覆う天外を耐えられますか？日向に好き放題扱ってあげましょう。そのようにリノベーション始めます。
糖分補給っと。
期限外大きく空想具現天の鎖道を示す仰ぎなさい星を覆う天外を
暑いかい？
こちらの話です。
すぐそうなんだ。
怖いもの知らずでは報酬を与えましょう。水熱震え別れ我が手の上で弾けるがいい。契約を続行しますか？いい判断です。それでこそ私のマスターかと。サービスです。もちろんお望みの
少し面倒？
特別に館長さん故郷と道はなくこの城の対の月の城にようこそ。リノベーションそのように失礼こちらの話です。イノベーションはじめ完全配列よろしくて。
まあアイスは美味しいよね。
ではいかまぶしく空想具現天の鎖道を示す仰ぎなさい星を覆う天外を失礼こちらの話です。
糖分補給っと。
キッチン大きく空想具現天の鎖道を示す仰ぎなさい星を覆う天外を
泳ぐのはちょっとね。
小さく眩しく。では報酬を与えましょう。水、熱、震え、別れ。我が手の上で弾けるがいい。光、踊る。する日はこうして静かにちぎれますよ。耐えられますか？イノベーション始まり。 NFS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。そのようにイノベーション始めます。機嫌が良いのです
ぐ行くよ。
眩しく。空想苦言、千の鎖、道を示す。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。
All right. So 2 more runs, then we move on to a different account.
なんてそのように失礼。
当分かけて呼吸っと。
機嫌まあ大胆。空想苦言、千の鎖、道を示す。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。
ほら、なんとかなっただろう。水着でもやることは変わらないのさ。
Hey.
きます。機嫌が良いので特別にあくまで華麗に。空想苦言、千の鎖、道を示す。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。歌、光、踊る。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。
やるじゃん。
では機嫌が良いので
この私が
特別に眩しく感受さえ故郷道はなこの城の髄の月の城にようこそ。
動かないね。
星は桃、 NFS サービスです。完全配慮よろしくて。ま、小さ空想苦言、千の鎖、道を示す。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。抑えるよう
熱いかいラマの
なんて。はい、NFS サービスです。
力を合わせてもらろう。
のままに。機嫌が良いの。ご用件は特別に。では報酬を与えましょう。水、熱、震え、別れ。我が手の上で弾けるがいい。契約を続行しますか。いい判断です。それでこそ私のマスターが。耐えられるか。抑えそうでしょ。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。ではまぶし大きく。では報酬を与えましょう。水、熱、震え、別れ。我が手の上で弾けるがいい。熱し、渦巻き捉え、断ち、静かにちぎれます。
Yep.
耐えられますか。日向の火薬の匂い。はい、NFS サービスです。完全配慮よろしくて。では
少し面倒。
空想苦言、千の鎖、道を示す。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。
泳ぐのはちょっとね。熱いかいラマラマ。うん。まあアイスは美味しいよね。
はい、NFS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。機嫌がいかほど。では報酬を与えましょう。水、熱、震え、別れ。我が手の上で弾けるがいい。
All right. All right. Oh. Oh shit. Perfect timing. Let's go. All right. Get this one in, and then we finish up class score. As best as I can right now.
やあ、いらっしゃいだね。
All right. Class score on. How many Torch of Polar Stars FGO were released? 7. Okay. Fully unlock all class score in FGO JP. What? Not true. Not true. Okay, so AI, yeah, no. Okay, no, this is such a specific question. And it's quoting, okay. What about by December on a JP? Okay, yeah, no, like, even the AI is saying, like, and I do believe this, because I feel like I've gotten, like, every single one I can, but it's not fully accurate in that, okay, Archer done. No matter what I'm done, I'm just waiting for that last unlock. Yes, sir! I was just looking for this last one. One more. I'm fully done with class.
我ながらいい調整。そろそろクエスト申請。時間は戻らないものだ。最終確認はしっかりしたかい？まだ見ていく？うんうん、私も張り合いがあるってものさ。
All right.
うん。
Okay, so done here.
Yeah.
What game is that? Do a multi, you coward. Bro, have you not actually seen my luck lately? I don't think you've seen my luck lately. Okay, Foreign God Hearts. That's why we need to turn it around. Alright, so you... I already have Lilith on this account for sure. That is wrong. Get fucked. I got her though. Just the wrong C. You win, I won. I got her. I already have her. I don't need her right now. Okay, so note here. Okay, yep, we're here. No. I don't have that kind of money, man. What happened to Grandcaster? I did almost 500 runs on my main account. This one, almost 500. Ah, damn it. Yeah, no, errors have been made. Yep, if I didn't run out of bong grills, Tonalico would be bond 14. I needed the mana prisms from the lotto. I have been suck dry for so fucking long. Like, this year is fucking devastating for your reserves. if you're not actively spending that much money on banners.
食べ盛りですからもう仕方ない思いが溢れてる 過ぎ去る季節
So yeah, once
しまうけどそれでも夏は輝いてラブマリーハートずっと一緒だよ私好きな人が私あなたのことが
好きやらば大技も打つ天の鎖よそらどうした間合いだぞ
素敵まぶ素敵です
no, it's not, bro. FGO is too much of a vehicle for promoting the other works for them to get rid of it. It prints money. FGO too soon? I don't know. Like, I don't think they would be switching up the formula this much if they were just gonna start like abandon FGO and like just start working on 2. I feel like they would be working on them at the same time. Like going back to my the example with like Destiny, Destiny needed to get a new game because like the bare bones for it was just bad, and Destiny 2 needs another game like ASAP. But at the end of the day, FGO is a visual novel. Would I like the game to like change and be more like Honkai? Absolutely, but they don't. It doesn't need to do it. It would just be amazing if it did. Yeah, like this feels like a swan song, and I feel some people are gonna be done. But FGO has always been like a game that a lot of people just take breaks. So after this, if they cool down and like just things go back to normal, I don't mind it. Yeah, but if anything, they probably just port the game over to PC and like go from there too. But like, yeah, they'll do a new engine, but they're probably just gonna like the visual novel part. Like, that's not gonna be that hard to code back in. Like they might have it so like FGO 1 is like one section of the game, and then like they move on to like a different game style or something. Or have it as a separate app, but like that's not something like the public would be aware of. And also, what EOS signs are there? EOS signs are usually the game is making less than $1 million a month. FGO is still definitely making more than $10 million a month. Like, also, bro, they can't do EOS. They can't do it like other games because this is mostly a visual novel. They're not gonna make it so like people are gonna have to like look at old gameplay to make manga or an anime. Like, not like Nasu's perspective. Why the fuck would he spend like 10 years writing a visual novel that's gonna like people aren't gonna be able to read in like a year? Like, yeah, the manga for part 1 is way better than the original game, but like whether like FGO 2 happens like soon or not, like is gonna happen or not, or they just keep adding on to this game, like it's not gonna happen anytime soon. They're not gonna like sneak drop FGO 2. They said only until Valentine's Day, but Nasu has also been saying, yeah, the game's ending for like the last 4 or 5 years. I would just look at arcade for that, honestly. They just have to maintain the servers, and maintaining the servers isn't that hard. Like, the example would be FGO Arcade. Is FGO... No, it is. Still available. Wait, it's what? No, it's... Yeah. Like, if FGO Arcade is still, like, in use after almost 2 years... No, more than 2 years. Like, FGO 1 is not gonna get EOS'd. It's just bad for business, especially if people can't enjoy it. They'd like actually be shooting themselves in the foot. But yeah, no, bro, it's a celebration. They already said that they're gonna decide whether or not to continue FGO based on how people went about this. Their indicator is literally how many people get the 3,000. That's not EOS talk, that's marketing talk. Like, and it doesn't matter if you hand out 1,000 Saint quartz to people that are stupid, because they're gonna spend like that 1,000 quartz on like, I don't know, like 30, 40 fucking banners and not get an SSR. I mean, not for JP. I don't read the story on JP. When it comes out, I'll move over to it, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon. Not at least for another 6 months. Like, okay, so they wouldn't have made the announcement that they'll worry about how to continue FGO if they didn't already have FGO 2 planned. If we are gonna have part 3, maybe it probably would be in FGO 2. I don't think they're gonna call it FGO 2, but maybe. No, I don't read on JP. Why would I play on NA if I read on JP? I got plenty of Nasuverse stuff to read until we get there. Like, still, like, I just 120 Charlie the other day. I still need to beat Extella. It's gonna happen. Yes. Yes, and you can still skip story in a visual novel. You can't, like, you just spam the space bar. Like, what are we talking about? I started playing FGO to read the story. Me enjoying the gameplay came after. Okay, hold up, wait. Yeah, no, it came after, like, because I saw, like, what was later in FGO. I didn't start enjoying this story until, Camelot? Yeah, by the time I got to Babylonia, I hadn't watched the anime yet, either. Okay, done there. Hour 30. What do we do now? Could go back to my ult, but I kind of... No, I would have hated playing JP when it first came out. Fucking Harry Potter gotcha game. Okay. We're literally trying to, like, squeeze every fucking penny from people. Yeah, no. I started playing FGO, like, the year I started working at my current job. And I got caught up to Lost Belt 4, I think in 4 months. Count started in June, didn't really play until Anniversary. Yeah, in October I was, like, caught up to date. Yeah. Like, when Atlantis came out, that's when I was caught up. I was caught up by that limbs. Okay, bro. Dude. I'm not that ignorant of what's happening in the story. The Olga fight and the prologue for this. Yes, I've read it. I read to make sure I know what's actually going on in the story and why these characters are here. I don't read the actual story until it's out. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather just do stuff tomorrow when I'm not coming off work. All right, I'm going to Honkai now.